our first speaker today is Elena Sales from the Vancouver Island region.
Are you one of the 7.8 billion humans on our planet that eats food? If you're like me, you probably can't live without it. As Virginia Woolf once said, one cannot think well, love well, sleep well, if one has not dined well. Unfortunately, people across the world do not dine well, and food production is currently at the expense of our environment. So, how can we feed our growing population and care for our planet? Thank you, Chairperson. Welcome, honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow 4-H members. My name is Elena Sales, and I'm here to share an inspiring vision for the future of farming, agri-technology, and innovation. We are facing many agricultural challenges. By 2050, we will need to feed an estimated 9.7 billion, and we'll have to double our food production to keep up with the growing demand for meat. To put this in perspective, we have to produce more food in the next 3 decades than in the past 8,000 years combined. At the same time, we need to cut our greenhouse gas emissions to help mitigate climate change. Fortunately, we have the technology. We just need a vision and a commitment to feeding the world while benefiting the planet, the global economy, and all people. Let's start with the planet. Currently, food production uses 70% of global freshwater and generates 1/4 of our greenhouse gas emissions. We have 2 options: magically create another planet Earth, or dramatically increase our efficiency. The Netherlands could be considered the world leader in innovative, efficient agri-technology. They produce more food per square kilometer than any other country, and they use 96% less water. For example, on the De Vestjen tomato farm, they have a circular food system that generates almost all of their energy and creates very little waste. Tomatoes are grown in energy-efficient greenhouses, rooted in rock wool instead of soil. This fiber allows water and nutrients to be delivered with precision, eliminating wasting water and fertilizer. Rain is caught in large silos, and when the plants are watered, technology ensures that each plant gets exactly what it needs. To reduce their CO2 emissions, the greenhouses are heated with geothermal energy. And to reduce waste, old tomato vines are turned into packaging. By learning from innovative farms like those in the Netherlands, we can care for our planet while conserving water, energy, and land, and multiplying our yield. Now, let's talk about money. My 72-year-old grandma runs an organic blueberry farm on Vancouver Island. She works hard all year to bring premium berries to her customer, yet makes less money than I would at Starbucks. Sadly, farmers all around the world make less money than those distributing and selling their food and struggle to make a profit. By using agri-technology, we can ensure healthier crops, increasing yield and profits for farmers. For example, drones can fly over fields, gathering images to be analyzed by software, monitoring crop health and field conditions. Data sharing collectives can give even the smallest of farms the important insights that historically have only been available for large corporate farms. As an organic farmer, my grandma spends hundreds of hours manually weeding her blueberry fields each year. Well, next year, Grandma, you can relax because I ordered you a weed zapping laser robot. Seriously, they exist, although not on Amazon. Robots and drones could be the reality for farmers in richer countries, but we also need to create solutions that are accessible to the poorest nations around the world and to the small farmers that can't afford a weed zapping laser robot. We need to fund research, develop affordable technology, and create more partnerships between universities and small farms. A nonprofit, Soil Cares, has found an inexpensive way to bring soil testing to the most underprivileged African communities. It's made a small device that works with smartphones to analyze soil and then tell farmers which fertilizers and soil nutrients the soil needs. Devices like this could be accessible to farmers across the world and could make a huge difference. Finally, let's talk about people. There is a huge disconnect between people and their food. What if we could change this by bringing farming into cities? What if we could increase the awareness to agriculture from an early age, inspiring preschoolers to raise their hands and say, I want to be a farmer when I grow up? Vertical farming involves growing food hydroponically on vertical stacked racks. As well as saving space and water, this can bring agriculture into urban centers. Vertical farms could pop up in old trucks, unused parking lots, or be integrated into restaurants, hotels, apartments, and even schools. By making farming a normal part of city life, we can increase awareness to farming, bring press photos to people all around the world, and connect people to their food. In summary, the future of farming is a world that values farmers and doesn't concentrate wealth in the hands of mega corporations. It's a world where everyone is fed sustainably, and farming and growing food is a normal part of everyone's life. We have many challenges ahead and billions of mouths to feed, but by inventing and using innovative agri-technology like drones and robots, we can create a future that looks bright for our planet, the global economy, and people across the world. If we continue to research and develop these technologies, who knows what's next for innovation in agri-technology? As Arthur C. Clarke said, the only way to discover the limits of the possible is to go beyond them into the impossible. Thank you.